السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. In our last fiqh video, we covered wiping of socks, which is leather socks or wudu socks. We covered sujood as-sahu, prostration of forgetfulness. And we also did sajda tilawa, which is prostration of recital. Today, we will cover zakah, which is obligatory charity. Zakah is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, making it a core act of worship. The word zakah means purification or growth and is commanded in the Quran as a means to purify wealth, promote social justice, and help those in need. There is much emphasis on zakah after salah, prayer, as it is referred to at 32 places in the Holy Qur'an, along with salah, prayer. Now in Surah Al-Mu'minun, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنِ اللَّغْوِ مُعْرِضُونَ وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِلزَّكَاةِ فَاعِلُونَ صدق الله العظيم, which translates, successful indeed are the believers, those who humble themselves in their prayers, and they who avoid vain talk, and who are active in giving zakah. Now the requirement of zakah is that it is an individual duty on every sane Muslim adult. And the denier of zakah is an unbeliever. And the evader of zakah is a transgressor. Now who needs to give zakah? The person has to be a Muslim. The person must be free, must not be a slave. That is, zakah is not obligatory on a slave. The person must be an adult, baligh. The person has to be sane, that is mentally stable. Zakah is not obligatory on an insane person, provided his or her insanity continues for a year. Now, lucid intervals, that is temporary period of mental clarity or head injury for a few days, will make it obligatory. Okay. That a person should have a prescribed holding, that is nisab. Now, what is nisab? Nisab is the minimum amount of wealth you have kept for a year after expense that qualifies you for zakah. And one should have had this minimum amount in possession for a complete lunar year. The wealth should be of a productive nature. That means from which they can derive profit. And also the minimum amount should be free from debt. And now the persons to whom zakah is to be given. So that would be a beggar, faqir, which is that person who is in possession of something but not equal to nisab. And then destitute, miskeen, that is a person who is extremely poor and does not have anything in possession, including one-time meal. And then there's a worker, amil, who is a person authorized to collect zakah. Then there is makatib, that is slaves to be freed. And then there's someone in debt, and then someone on the path of Allah, and a traveler, and a convert, those inclined towards Islam,